Hello, and welcome to another episode of Cooking for the Yum of It. Today I'm going to be making a ham and cheese polenta with a homemade tomato sauce. This is going to be so tasty as well as incredibly easy, as you'll soon see. So let's get started. Now the first thing we're going to do is take 4 cups of chicken broth. I'm using low sodium chicken broth. You can use regular or you can use homemade. It's really whichever you prefer. Now we add an extra 4 cups of water. Now we add 2 cups, sorry about that, 2 cups of cornmeal. Whisk that together real good. Next, we put in 1 teaspoon of salt. And we add to that 1 teaspoon or 2 cloves of minced garlic. Again, get that in there and make sure it's well blended. Now we cover, plug in our slow cooker. Now we're going to set this on high for 2 hours. Manual, temp high, start. So let's come back in 2 hours. Well, it has now been 2 hours. We move on to the next stage of making our polenta. We stir this up real good as best we can. It's kind of thick. I'm going to add a different spoon. Oh yeah, much better than using the whisk at this stage. Now we add 8 ounces of chopped ham, 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and 4 ounces of Parmesan cheese, which we then stir again. Doesn't that look like it's going to be fantastic? It smells good too. Let's try to scrape off some of the excess back into the pot. Now we're going to let that cook. Almost dropped the lid. For 1 more hour, during which time we are now going to make our tomato sauce. Now we'll be using whole tomatoes in the juice. Now the reason I'm going to show you this is I recently came across an interesting little hack. Most people, when they do the open the can opener, they use it this way, like as they're used to from an electric can opener. But I've discovered that it's actually better if you're using a manual can opener sorry, to do it sideways like this. That way the lid doesn't get left in the can. Let's Move this over here. We pour the contents, juice and all, into our food processor. Although, if you have one, you can use a food mill, I suppose. These are much better, much quicker. And we hit puree. Now let's take a look. Okay, I could use a little bit more. And we'll see if... Okay, that seems to have gotten all of the tomato completely pulverized. Now we go on to our next step. First thing we're going to do is take 2 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil in a medium-sized saucepan. Now we're going to get 2 tablespoons of minced, well, you can use either onion or shallot. I'm using minced onion. If I can get the container open. 1 minute, please. Sorry about that. The lid didn't want to come off. I'm using freeze-dried from Little Lighthouse. Sorry about that. Now we pour in. Ooh, listen to that sizzle. I'm sure that's on a medium heat. I had it too high. But I caught it in time, so I don't think it's going to cause too much trouble. Now we also add half a teaspoon of thyme. Okay. Now we stir that nice. Now we turn the heat down a little bit more and we let it simmer for the hour we have left until it's ready. I'm going to find the cover for this pan, saucepan. I should have gotten it earlier. I messed up. Fortunately, it didn't take very long to find. So we're going to let that simmer covered on a low simmering heat for the next hour until our polenta is ready. And now we are done. Let's adjust the temperature to keep warm and stir this again. I've never had polenta. I've had it fried, but never like this. So this is going to be quite an interesting experience for me. Now, let's move this here. Okay. Doesn't that look nice and gloopy? Of course, you must not forget a little bit of parsley for garnish. And now the part I like best. This is going to be so good. This is fantastic. Oh, that is so... This is, I think, one of the best things, my favorite thing, that it's one of the best things I've ever made so far in all the episodes I've done, even more than the chocolate cream pie. This is truly amazing, and I recommend this dish highly. I'm definitely going to be making this one again. And if my friends in the Sacramento Gaymen's Chorus will let me prepare one of the dinners, or even more than just one, I will definitely make the ham and cheese polenta for them. This is just fantastic. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Please like and comment below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, always remember, eat and enjoy.